I heard a shriek that is laden with sorrow. Shrilling out her hard grief, she cries out upon him who betrayed both her bed and her marriage. Wronged, she calls on the gods. On the justice of Zeus, the oath sworn, which brought her away to the opposite shore of the Greeks, through the gloomy salt straits to the gateway of the salty unlimited sea.
Woman of Corinth, I have come outside to you, lest you should be indignant with me, for I know that many people are overproud, some when alone, and others when in company. And those who live quietly as I do get a bad reputation. For a just judgment is not evident in the eyes when a man at first sight hates you. Before learning his character, being in no way injured, and a foreigner especially must adapt himself. I do not approve of even a fellow countryman, who by pride and want of manners offends his neighbors. But on me this thing has fallen so unexpectedly, it has broken my heart. I am finished. I let go of all my life's joys. My friends, I only want to die. It was everything to me to think well of one man. He, my own husband, has turned out wholly vile. Of all things which are living and can form a judgment, we women are the most unfortunate creatures. Firstly, with an access of wealth, it is required for us to buy a husband, and take for our bodies a master. For not to take one is even worse. And now the question is, serious, whether we take a good one or a bad one. For there is no easy escape for a woman, nor she can say no to her marriage. She arrives among new modes of behavior and manners, and needs prophetic power unless she has learned at home how best to manage him who shares the bed with her. And if we work out all this well and carefully, and the husband lives with us, and lightly bears his yoke, then life is enviable. If not, I rather die. A man, when he's tired of the company in his home, goes out of the house and puts an end to his boredom, and turns to a friend or companion of his own age. But we are forced to keep an eye on one alone. What they say of us is that we have a peaceful time living at home, while they do the fighting in war. How wrong are they? I would very much rather stand 3 times in the front of battle than bear one child. Yet what applies to me does not apply to you. You have a country. Your family home is here. You enjoy life in the company of your friends. But I am deserted, a refugee, thought nothing of by my husband, something he won in a foreign land. I have no mother or brother, nor any relation with whom I can take refuge in this sea of woe. This much, then, is a service I would beg from you. If I can find the means or devise any scheme to pay my husband back for what he has done to me, him and his father-in-law and the girl who married him, just to keep silent. For in any other ways a woman is full of fear, defenseless, dreads the sight of cold steel. But when once she is wronged in the matter of love, no other soul can hold so many thoughts of blood.
This I will promise. You are in the right, Medea. In paying your husband back, I am not surprised at you for being sad. But look, I see our King Creon approaching. He will tell us of some new plan.
You, with that angry look, so set against your husband, Medea, I order you to leave my territories, an exile, and take along with you your 2 children, and not to waste time doing it. It is my decree, and I will see it done. I will not return home until you are cast from the boundaries of my land.
Oh, this is the end for me. I am utterly lost. Now I am in the full force of the storm of hate, and have no harbor from ruin to reach easily. Yet still, in spite of it all, I'll ask the question, what is your reason, Creon, for banishing me?
I am afraid of you. Why should I dissemble it? Afraid that you may injure my daughter mortally. Many things accumulate to support my feeling. You are a clever woman, versed in evil arts. and are angry at having lost your husband's love. I hear that you are threatening, so they tell me, to do something against my daughter and Jason, and me too. I shall take my precautions first. I tell you, I prefer to earn your hatred now than to be soft-hearted and afterward regret it.
This is not the first time, Creon. Often previously, through being considered clever, I have suffered much. A person of sense ought never to have his children brought up to be more clever than the average, for, apart from the cleverness, bringing them no profit, it will make them objects of envy and ill will. If you put new ideas before the eyes of fools, they'll think you foolish and worthless into the bargain. And if you are thought superior to those who have some reputation for learning, you will become hated. I have some knowledge myself of how this happens. For being clever, I find that some will envy me. Others object me, yet all my cleverness is not so much. When then are you frightened, Creon, that I should harm you? There is no need. It is not my way to transgress the authority of a king. How have you injured me? You gave your daughter away to the man you wanted. Oh, certainly I hate my husband, but you, I think, have acted wisely, nor do I grudge it to you that your affairs go well. May the marriage be a lucky one. Only let me live in this land, for even though I have become wrong, I will not raise my voice, but submit to my betters.
What you say sounds gentle enough. Still in my heart I greatly dread that you are plotting some evil, and therefore I trust you even less than before. A sharp-tempered woman, or, for that matter, a man, is easier to deal with than the clever type who holds her tongue. No, you must go. No need for more speeches. The thing is fixed. By no manner or means shall you, an enemy of mine, stay in my country.
I beg you, by your knees, by your new-wedded girl.
Your words are wasted. You will never persuade me.
Will you drive me out and give no heed to my prayers?
I will, for I love my family more than you.
Oh, my country, how bitterly now I remember you.
I love my country too, next after my children.
Oh, what an evil to men is passionate love.
That would depend on the luck that goes along with it.
Oh, God, do you not forget who is the cause of this?
Go, it is no use. Spare me the pain of forcing you.
I'm spared no pain. I lack no pain to be spared me.
Then you'll be removed by force by one of my men.
No, Creon, not that. But do listen, I beg you.
Woman, you seem to want to create a disturbance.
I will go into exile. This is not what I beg for.
Why then this violence and clinging to my hand?
Allow me to remain here just for one day, so I may consider where to live in my exile, and look for support for my children, since their father chooses to make no kind of provision for them. Have pity on them! You have children of your own. Is it natural for you to look kindly on them? For myself, I do not mind if I go into exile. It is the children being troubled that I mind.
There is nothing tyrannical about my nature, and by showing mercy, I have often been the loser. Even now I know that I am making a mistake. All the same, you shall have your will. But this I tell you, that if the light of heaven tomorrow shall see you, you and your children in the confines of my land, you die. This word I have spoken is firmly fixed. But now, if you must stay, stay for this day alone, for in it you can do none of the things I fear.